Hey everyone, it's Jessie. Welcome back and welcome to those who are new. I thought I'd take some time to kind of go over some of the goals I had for 2024 and see if I reached those. And then we'll go over 2025 and what's to come on this channel. So I have some notes here in front of me because I am terrible at remembering things. So in 2024, some of my goals were to get some more tutorials out for you guys, some stitch tutorials and some project tutorials, and try and, design some of my own things and get some of that out there. I did get a handful of stitch tutorials out, and I did get some projects out there. We also talked about doing some yarn hauls, and we definitely did a lot of those. Another thing I had wanted to do was learn more about knitting. I did. I learned more. I was able to knit a shawl by Expression Fiber Arts. It was my very first shawl, called the Gradient Sea Shawl. I absolutely loved it, and actually I still have to block that, believe it or not, and weave in those ends. I better get to it in 2025. But I didn't think I could do it. I had to start that shawl over multiple times, but I did not give up. I almost did, but I didn't allow myself to do that. I kept at it, and I'm so glad I did. I so much enjoyed it, and it turned out beautifully, and I can't wait to start another knit shawl. Another thing we did on my channel was do some yarn shopping vlogs. I got out of my comfort zone and went to Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and actually did some recording in the store. That was like a huge accomplishment for me. I hope you guys enjoyed some of those videos. I'm so glad that I did and got out of my comfort zone, because it's not always good to stay in that comfort zone. It's uncomfortable to get out of it, but it's not always good to stay there. If you push yourself to get out of that, you learn new things, you experience new things, and it's wonderful. One thing that I did not get to do was go to Hirschner's. So I used to live in Wisconsin. I lived there my whole life until recently my husband and I moved to South Carolina. When I was in Wisconsin, one of my goals was to go to Hirschner's, and it did not happen, unfortunately. But I will be returning to Wisconsin on more than one occasion to visit my family. So hopefully one of those times we'll get to Hirschner's. I wanted to do some yarn dyeing videos and maybe have a little series on, me learning the yarn dyeing process, and then just have some videos after that of all the yarn I'm dyeing. I haven't gotten that far. The move took a good part of the year, so I didn't get to accomplish all my goals, but that's still going to be a goal of mine. We did have a few yarn giveaways, and that was a lot of fun. And the very last one we had was when I reached 1,000 subscribers. That was a huge milestone for me. When I started this YouTube channel, I didn't know how many people would want to tune in to watch me. So thank you all. I am just really excited to have reached that milestone, and actually it's still growing. I'm so thankful. The best performing video on my channel is one of my washcloth tutorials. I have over 11,000 views now on that, and a lot of you have seemed to found that helpful, and I am more than grateful and just blessed that it's helping you all. Now, when I was preparing for this big move to South Carolina, with all the packing and cleaning and everything I had to do, I did not stay as consistent as I wanted to with videos, and so my watch hours went down and really bummed me out, and actually kind of bums me out to this day. Another thing that I wanted to bring up, which I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on, is that I have been dealing with health issues for a while. I have an autoimmune condition that's been very difficult to deal with, and I also deal with a lot of chronic pain. But just bringing that up because the big move we had, put a really big toll on my body. And it's been really, really difficult for me to get back into the swing of things. And so that brings me into 2025. what's going to happen in 2025? I have been considering, because, well, as you know, the past few months I haven't been very consistent with videos, and that was the reason why. That's why I wanted to share that with you. That is really hard on me, first of all, that I'm not able to be so consistent. And when I'm not able to get a video out for you, it's really hard on me and it really stresses me out. So I'm to a point where I'm thinking I need to take care of myself. I need to try and get better. And one way that I think I'll be able to do that is by maybe not putting so much pressure on myself to get a video done every week, even though that's my goal and that's my desire. But I think for at least the first few months here, I might go just do a video every 2 weeks or so. So please, I hope you don't leave. I hope you stick around. I am definitely going to get out as many videos as I can, but also while taking care of myself. Of course, if there's a week where I can get in more than one video, I definitely will. Maybe there will be some bonus videos in there. I will definitely do what I can, but I only wanted to let you guys know why I haven't been consistently putting up a video every single week. So please know that is my heart's desire to get back to that, and I will do everything that I can to get there. Now for my channel for 2025, I really want to get some more stitch tutorials out for you guys, and also some more like project tutorials. So maybe some more scarves. Actually, I bought some yarn to make a scarf. I want to do a tutorial, like a double crochet scarf for beginners, because my other scarf that I have tutorial of half double crochets is a huge hit and people are loving it. So I want to make one that's a double crochet, something that's super easy, simple to make. So stay tuned. The only thing that I'm struggling with right now, it's already mid-January, and I wanted the scarf tutorial out for you guys like a couple weeks ago, and I wasn't able to do it. So now I've been going back and forth in my mind. Is it too late? I mean, are people really going to still want to make a scarf at this time when it's almost February? So let me know in the comments if you think it would be a good idea. If you do, I will still put this out. If not, this may wait until the fall. So we'll see there. I also want to get to a point where I can write out my own patterns. I need to learn more about how to design. Like, I can design some simple things like scarves and washcloths, but I want to learn how to design, you know, I guess bigger projects. And so I have a lot to learn there. I'd love to do that this year, learn as much as I can, and then also learn how to write out the pattern, because I've had some people ask if I have written patterns for things, and at this time I don't. I need to learn how to do that. So that is one of my goals for this year. Another goal of mine, before I continue down this list, is to get better at speaking on camera, only because I spend hours editing videos after I record them, depending, because some videos I do better, just taking out long spaces or mistakes I've done, and I'm hoping to cut down my editing time. That would be a huge, huge thing for me. I also want to share more of my crochet or knit projects with you. I'm hoping to pick up some more projects here. I did start an infinity scarf recently, but I'm struggling to really, I think because of my health and exhaustion, to really get back into the swing of things with, you know, having that excitement to get into crocheting and knitting and make all the things. And I'm really struggling with that. I don't really know why. I know last year I made all kinds of things and it was so much fun showing you guys. So I'll continue to show you my projects that I'm working on. And yarn hauls, we'll still have some yarn hauls. I don't know if it'll be as many, but I'll definitely do some yarn hauls. If you guys are interested in yarn reviews at all, please let me know in the comments because that's something I'm considering too. And what else do we have? Maybe some more yarn shopping vlogs. I do live in a new area now in South Carolina, so they have all kinds of stores around. I've got 3 Hobby Lobbies around. And, I mean, not super close to me, but close enough where I can drive over there and we can do some yarn vlogs if you're interested. And not just Hobby Lobby, I think there's Michael's and Joann's too. And I also might do some more vlog style. Like recently I did my craft room. Let me know if you liked that video. I can link that here if you haven't seen it. That was a lot of fun doing a vlog type video on this channel. If you enjoy that, please let me know. And I may do some more vlog type videos. And now yarn dyeing videos. I wanted to dye some yarn. I know I mentioned this earlier. I wanted to dye some yarn last year. It didn't happen. So for this year, it's kind of a question mark. I want to get into that, but I just don't know if it's going to happen this year or not. Kind of depends on my health. Kind of depends on how things are going there. So we'll see on that. And I'm sure we'll have some yarn giveaways here and there. Maybe not as big as my previous ones, but some smaller yarn giveaways here and there. And collabs. I may do some collabs with other creators. I do have one already in store for September, October time. I'm not going to give that away yet. And I need to do a live. I have never done a live with you all. I was going to do a live at the end of last year and that didn't happen. But this year I want to do a live. Actually, I want to do a handful of lives. But we need to get started with one live first, which I am nervous about. But I'm also excited. I'm excited to get to know you guys a little bit more and talk crochet or knit if you prefer knit, whichever you love to do, or yarn, of course, or anything crafty. Now, I love crafts. Another thing I want to get into is embroidery. And I think my light's going down. 1 second. So the sunlight has gone down. And so hopefully you guys can still see. Okay, I turned the light on now. So I want to get into embroidery. This is as far as I've gotten. And cross stitching, of course. But right now, my husband got me this whole kit here of embroidery floss and a bunch of hoops, but I'm going to start with the small one. I love drawing also and painting. I love it all. So I think I might just draw some flowers or something and then embroider, but I have to learn how, of course. I would love your opinions on a few different things. For lives on my channel, is there a certain day or time that works best for you guys? And I think I'm going to do a community post and have a voting poll there just to get an idea. And also, what kind of things would you like to see on my channel? Do you have any ideas there? Is there a specific stitch you would like to see or a specific project you've been wanting to learn how to make? Or anything at all, really? I will consider everything. And I know a while back, probably about a year ago or so, somebody had suggested a granny stitch blanket. That is still on my list. I have not gotten to that yet, but I would like to do something like that on my channel. I have ideas. I have all kinds of ideas. I just need to get working on them. As always, thank you all for joining me on my YouTube crafting journey. I absolutely love the community that we have here, and I'm so much looking forward to what's in store for 2025. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.